My family has lived in the Ballard neighborhood for 5 generations. My great-grandfather, Bert Blomgren, graduated from Ballard High School in 1935. He made friends with fellow student Teru Tes Tada. When Japanese-American citizens were relocated, Tes was moved to Poston, Arizona. On February 6, 1943, my great-grandfather received a letter from the War Relocation Authority.
Dear Sir, Tes Tada has given your name as a reference in connection with an application to leave a relocation center of this authority for employment, education, or residence elsewhere. We should appreciate it if you would give us your opinion of this individual with respect to such matters as the extent of Americanization through education and upbringing, general standing and reputation in the community, and occupational abilities. If you have ever employed the applicant, a statement concerning the quality of the work performed for you would be helpful.
Tes wrote to Bert once he left the Poston War Relocation Center. The letters that were saved give a small glimpse into Tes's life as he tried to get back into a normal routine.
December 25th, 1943, Twin Falls, Idaho. Dear Bert and Marion, after reading your letter, I knew I still had true and sincere friends. That means quite a lot to me in these troubled times. After being pushed around here and there, you feel that you have no friends left in this wide world.
Tes writes about being denied entrance into the Army due to a medical concern and how he may have the chance to join the Military Intelligence Service, specifically in a branch dedicated to the translation and interpretation of the Japanese language. In the meantime, Tes traveled around looking for work and a place to settle down.
In Twin Falls at the present, I'm working in the sugar factory. The sugar campaign will be over in 2 weeks or so. Then I'll be looking for something else, I guess. If nothing comes before the end of January, I think I shall go east, around Chicago or Detroit. This town is pretty tough to scrape together a living. You can make $25 or $30 a week, but that is not enough to live on. At least every place I go, it seems that it takes more to live than what you earn.
In another letter sent on July 17, 1944, Tes writes to his friends about a train trip he took across the country. He was not very impressed with Chicago and moved on to Detroit. He stayed there for a week before exploring different parts of Ohio. Tes had a difficult time getting employment and writes about his failed attempts in this letter.
I also tried to get on the city railway system. Well, I couldn't make the grade for the bus driver because of my physical defect. I passed the written exam for general auto mechanic for the city, but got rejected on the physical again. I get rejected all the time. I got rejected again for the Army for the 4th time 3 months ago. I have 3 brothers in the service, so maybe that's enough. One was in England, probably in France by now. One was in Rome, but where he is now I don't know. Another got drafted 3 months ago and is in for 17 weeks of training in Camp Shelby, Mississippi.
In 1955, Bert Blomgren died from a sudden heart attack at the age of 38. Tes wrote to my great-grandmother, Marion, to send his condolences.
March 8th, 1955. Dear Marion, I was more than shocked to hear of Bert suddenly passing away. I know I'm a little late, but I want to convey my deepest sympathies. I really regret that I was not able to attend the funeral services, for if I had known in time I would have flown the very day. Bert was the only one that I went to school with that I tried to keep in contact with these past years, only true friend I had from our school days. Though there was a race distinction between us, it made no difference to Bert. He had no prejudice in his heart. That friendship meant more to me than any word can express. I sincerely wish all the luck in the world for you and your 5 children, and smooth sailing the rest of the way. Sincerely, Tes.
Teru Tes Tada passed away on January 16, 2000. He was 84 years old.